Yep, I'll just make a quick comment. Obviously proud of the way we played tonight. Shared the basketball, defended at an incredibly high level. It's a good way to bounce back from the way we played Monday. Obviously, we got to learn from Monday, and I thought tonight we showed that we did. So, had a lot of guys contribute, a lot of guys play well. Obviously, these two guys both were fantastic, as were everybody who checked in tonight, which is good to see. We just got to keep getting better as we move forward. I'll let you guys let you ask Alan some questions for these two guys.
Yeah, Malik, just talk about individually bouncing back. Wasn't your greatest game the other night, and then obviously as a team getting it done tonight.
I think just trusting myself and like Coach always say, get lost in the game. And I talked to a few people like Danny. He texted me. He watched all our games, and he just kept giving me confidence and stuff, and my teammates. So that's it, really, just to my circle, to be honest.
How much tonight did you go into this game thinking of stopping Davis?
Man,
was that kind of the main thought going in?
Yeah, that was the main thought, because if y'all watch film, I got killed last game, and that's not normal for me. Like, I play defense, so I had to take it real personal, And I think we did good. Not even just me, Sen, Gio. I think we all did good, so that's good.
What were you able to do to him?
Really, he like rocking, then pulling up, really just making them drive, making them uncomfortable, stuff like that. Just keep pressuring up on them, and just get my hand, put a hand up, just making them uncomfortable.
Just talk, both you guys, just about how, Coach will always say this, how your defense kind of generates your offense and you play off of that. And just talk about, kind of setting the tone on that end tonight and just feeding off of that.
I think it's just like the best thing that we can do, especially with us three guards, me, Malique, and Sincere. Like any of us can push the ball, and we all know like as soon as we get a rebound, like one of us is gonna get the ball, and then the other two are just gonna sprint, run the lanes, and like somebody's gonna create a play because we all playmakers and we can all make the decisions.
How much was that last game on your mind tonight? Was that a game that you just put away right away and move on, or was that still stewing a little bit?
It was still, on our minds. We never want to lose, especially at home, the way we did. So definitely in the back of our minds. But we were focused. We had a great shoot around. We were prepared. And I think we came with the right mentality from the get-go, and that was the difference.
10 more rebounds tonight. You guys really did a number on them on the boards. Just kind of talk about what you do as a guard getting all these rebounds.
Man, just gotta keep crashing. I can like read, see when it's short and long. Just trusting my instincts, to be honest. Just crash. And Coach Cindy, like he tell everybody like I'm gonna crash regardless, so somebody get back. So I know somebody already getting back, so I'm just gonna crash every time. And that's how I get my extra points or extra possessions. So that's something I got to do, to be honest.
Taking the ball to the basket too tonight. 10 free throws. Something you do real well.
Yeah, that's why I laid back on in the beginning of the season. I got to be way more aggressive. Like Gio said, like we can make plays, and I just got to be aggressive. So just got to keep being aggressive.
Or do you kind of just feel like you guys are right now? Overall as a team, like non-conference games left.
Still in the process, but definitely tonight was a step in the right direction. We're gonna look at film tomorrow, get back focused for our next game, and just keep getting better each day.
Last one, just talk, get West Virginia on Sunday. It's a big one. Let's talk about that matchup and what it's like to play down there.
Man, it's really the crowd, to be honest. We just got to just lock in, and when we all play together and swing the ball, like can't nobody really beat us. Like Xavier, we just got to rebound. That's the thing for West Virginia. We're gonna have to rebound. We rebound and make them get one-shot possessions. We'll be okay.
Yeah, I think the same. Just excited for the game. Obviously, we want to win, and we're gonna prepare ourselves to do that. And like Malik said, we just got to defend and rebound, and the offense is gonna take care of itself.
Great. All right, fellas. See you tomorrow, 12:30.
Yes, sir. Coach.
Start with Malik and the job he was able to do both ends.
Yeah, I thought he played great. He obviously was disappointed in how he played personally on Monday and how our team played. Again, it's not that it's early in the season, but it is still somewhat early in the season. This is probably the most impactful role he's had on a team. in talking to him probably since his prep school year, or high school year. That was a number of years ago. So sometimes you got to learn, through the hard way that, you have to be mentally prepared every night, physically prepared every night. And, I thought obviously he and the whole team really bounced back, I thought, pretty well from what was a really disappointing game on Monday. But again, you got to grow. Sometimes you got to grow through some disappointments as well. So, proud of him, proud of all these guys. I thought Sin, he didn't shoot the ball great, but he was incredible defensively. He had 7 rebounds again, 2 steals. I just think all of these guys, as we get more comfortable with our roles and what we need to bring each night individually and collectively, I think we can continue to get better. So that's our plan here.
Was the plan tonight? I mean, I don't know if you can ever go in saying you're just ultimately 52, but was the plan tonight to really shut them down?
We have to be a good defensive team. It's for us to be successful, we're going to have to be really good defensively. And again, that was as we were poor offensively on Monday, probably about as poor as any team that I've had, but we were equally as bad on the defensive end, especially to start the game, right? We gave up, uncontested shots to start the game. After the first 5 or 6 minutes, we really outplayed them after that point, but we dug ourselves such a hole. So we were locked in, knowing that Antoine Davis was here coming in, I think actually helped us in a way because these guys all know, he can go for 40 in a game. He's done it multiple times. So if you're not locked in with him, it's going to be a long night. So that I certainly think helped, just having them on the schedule as the next team. Nobody knew any of these guys from Towson. So when we were telling them how good these guys are, there's some skepticism, I guess, because we didn't defend like these guys were as good as they were. Antoine Davis, our team knows, we've played them 3 times, 4 times now. Our team, all of these guys know how good he is. And they had won 2 straight with their, full roster. Waterman hadn't played until a couple weeks ago. So we knew that they posed a challenge, and then obviously with the way we played on Monday, our SID said that this is the 10th consecutive time that after a home loss we won our next home game. So, that to me is a sign of a good program, right? Like you're disappointed and then you come out the right way and you don't let that become a habit. So I was glad to hear that. I didn't know that until just now. And I thought across the board, I thought our ball screen defense was significantly better. I thought Justin Hamilton asked to come out 2 or 3 times because he was so tired because he was playing so hard. He hadn't asked me to come out prior. So obviously he wasn't playing as hard as he was tonight because he asked me a couple times that he needed a break. And I thought he played with tremendous energy and competitive spirit. I thought he was fantastic. And just across the board, I thought we all played, at a really high level tonight.
You mentioned Justin. I was going to ask about, obviously, Justin and Tervel. You brought them both off the bench. Tervel's numbers aren't the great, not huge, but I remember there was a big hustle play in the corner.
Yeah, he dove on a loose ball. We were plus 20 while he was in the game, so that's a good sign. We hadn't played very well in the front court for a little bit. I believe in both of those guys, but I also believe in Cloran, and I believe in DJ, and I believe in Vaughn. And at some point here, Akeem, I'm going to get an opportunity to play him. I don't know when, but at some point I will. And I believe in him as well. So we got to continue to compete and get better. I was, Cloran first game, I thought he did okay. I know his numbers don't show it. DJ, I thought, provided valuable minutes. I thought Vaughn was, physical and tough and played the way we need him to play. So I thought across the board we played, one of our better games. And obviously I still think we can shoot the ball a little bit better. But if we hold teams to 52 points, we'll have a chance to win just about any game we play.
Just early, obviously, but it's a quick turnaround. So just
Yeah.
thoughts on West Virginia?
Yeah, you know, obviously the amount of respect we have for them is, you know, off the charts, right? We know how every team that Coach Huggins coaches is incredibly physical. They create turnovers, and they play ridiculously hard, right? He's probably, to me, I don't know, you know, I always in my head, obviously there's the coaches that are like, you know, Coach K and Coach Self, but to me, Coach Huggins and my former boss, Coach Sampson, what they've done as coaches is probably as hard and as much as any coach that's coached in college basketball. So we know how good they are and how tough it's going to be. But our guys, I think, will be really excited for the opportunity. And you know what? Again, it's a great opportunity for them. That's really what it is. No, we go down there and play as hard as we can, and then we've got to continue to get better as we move forward, win or lose.